All right, let's talk about your iPhone. Today, we're going to dive into 3 simple, kind of hidden settings that can give it an instant, and I mean very noticeable, performance boost.
So let me ask you, does your iPhone just feel a little slow lately? Maybe apps take an extra second to open, or scrolling just isn't as buttery smooth as it used to be. It's a super common problem, that feeling that your once lightning-fast phone is starting to lag. Well, you are definitely not alone, and the good news is there's a fix.
And here's the best part. This isn't some random internet hack. This advice comes directly from Apple. They've pointed out 3 incredibly simple tweaks you can make in your settings, like right now, to get your phone feeling snappy and responsive again. So, let's walk through each one step by step.
Okay, first up, we're tackling all those flashy visual effects. There's a setting called Reduce Motion, and honestly, it's one of the most powerful yet overlooked ways to make your phone feel faster.
So what are we talking about here? Well, with motion turned on, you get all those slick animations. App zooming open, that cool parallax effect on your home screen. It looks great for sure, but there's a cost. All that eye candy puts a constant strain on your phone's processor. It's a really high graphical load for something that's just for looks.
And you won't believe how easy this is to change. Just pop open your settings, head into Accessibility, then tap on Motion. See that little toggle for Reduce Motion? Just flick it on. You'll immediately notice that instead of zooming, apps just do a simple crossfade. It makes your phone feel way more direct and responsive.
All right, moving on to tip number 2. This one goes after a major resource hog that works totally behind the scenes. It's called Background App Refresh.
So what does this thing even do? Well, it lets apps that you're not even using check for new stuff in the background. It sounds useful, right? But the trade-off is a real double whammy. It's constantly eating up your processing power, which can slow down the app you're actually trying to use, and it's an absolute monster when it comes to draining your battery. Honestly, your best bet for a massive performance boost is to just turn it off completely. And again, the steps are super simple. Go to Settings, then General, and find Background App Refresh. Tap it, then tap it again on the next screen and just select Off. This one change can make a huge difference, especially if you have a slightly older iPhone.
Now you do have a few choices here. Setting it to off is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck in speed and battery life. But hey, maybe you want some apps to update when you're at home. Selecting Wi-Fi is a fantastic compromise. Your apps will refresh, but only when you're on Wi-Fi, so they won't be killing your battery and data when you're out. Just try to avoid that default Wi-Fi and mobile data option. That's the real performance killer.
And that brings us to our third and final tip. It's time for a little digital spring cleaning by clearing out all the website data your phone has been hoarded.
Think about it. Every time you browse the web in Safari, your phone saves little bits and pieces of those sites, like images and files. That's called the cache. Now, the idea is to make sites load faster the next time you visit, but over months or even years, this data piles up into a huge mountain of digital junk that can seriously bog down your browser. And trust me, getting rid of it is so easy and feels so good. Just go into your settings, scroll way down until you find Safari, and tap it. You'll see that big blue button that says Clear History and Website Data. Just tap that and you'll give Safari a totally fresh start. It often makes browsing feel way faster. So, there you have it. 3 small tweaks that when you put them all together can honestly make your phone feel like new again. See, it's not always about buying a new device, it's about optimizing the one you already have. So, quick recap. First, we reduced motion to ease up on the graphics. Second, we turned off background app refresh to save battery and processing power. And third, we cleared out all that old website junk for a clean slate. Each one is simple, but together they're a total game changer.
And it really makes you think, doesn't it? These 3 settings were right there the whole time. It kind of begs the question, what other powerful settings are just hiding in plain sight, waiting to unlock our phone's full potential? Now that's something worth exploring. Thanks for tuning in.